7 games into Season 2 in the highest league with the other Arsenal in Belarus. And we're not bottom. No. We've beaten top of the league. We've beaten second. Something's not right, is it? Hey everyone, what's up? Tony here. Hope you're well. Welcome back to episode number 11 of the Journeyman. It's me, Tony. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. I hope you've had a lovely Christmas, by the way, because obviously we've been away for what feels like ages, but I'm sure it's maybe only just over a week, to be honest, since the last video dropped. In that time, of course, if you haven't been keeping up with the series so far, we are playing, as I say, in Belarus. This is a Journeyman save, so the plan is to go all over the place. We are in the highest league. We're managing what I've affectionately dubbed them as the other Arsenal Dzerzhinsk, and we are currently not bottom, which, like, to be honest, I'm completely dumbfounded, really. 7 games in, we're expected to finish rock bottom, and so far we're not. So that is sort of the sort of where we're at, really, in terms of the story so far. Last year we had to play with a bunch of under-21s. It's slightly different this year. We have slightly different rules, but as you can see, performance-wise, a bit up and down. We're starting to just about find our feet a little bit. We did draw our first game, of course, which you saw on the previous episode. This match in the snow, we lost 2-1. Apologies, by the way, if you're watching this in the dark. That's a very, very, very white pitch, which may hurt your eyes if you're watching this. But Brinchuk back in the goals again. Obviously, you saw last season he was a goal machine. Ended up with something like 27, I think. So that is an absolute cracker. It's a shame we conceded a goal out, but you know what? When goals are going, you just have to stand up and applaud, to be honest. And then we followed it up ourselves. Kaborda running in. He's our right back for the day. He finished that one off nicely to get us a draw. We don't show highlights for 0-0s. As you know, but this was the result which changed everything. So a 1-1 draw, a 2-1 defeat, a 1-1 draw, a 0-0, and then you think, right, we're travelling to Bate, the league leaders, the current champions. We're going to get absolutely pummeled, and we go 1-0 down, 58 minutes in, a wonderful volley, and of course, you know, we're thinking, oh, this is going to be not our day, but great ball in there, headed in by Sorokin, and what about this? Matiash, 1-2, Brinchuk, charged down a goal, and look at that, as cool as you like, just dinks it over the keeper, runs away to celebrate, and we've had an absolute smash and grab 3 points, and then we followed it up with, look at I'm still laughing at that. That is an absolute howler to give us the lead against, I think that's Slorigan. And then Brinchuk finishes it off. Soligorsk. Slorigan. I don't even know where Slorigan from. Soligorsk. 2-0. So there we are, 2 wins on the bounce, and then we come crashing back down to reality with a 3-0 pummeling against Minsk. So a bit up and down, I guess, is really sort of the best way of describing stuff. We're playing Brest today, who are level with us. We are 1 goal worse off in goal difference. So if we can beat them, then of course we can move above them. We're also going to see Dinamo Minsk next as well, so it's a big game. But you know what? I think we're starting to find our feet a little bit in the highest league. As I say, we were expecting to just be rock bottom at the minute. Granite are currently occupying the bottom spot. Bate are at the top, having their only defeat coming to us. So here is the team sheet for the match against Brest. We've got Golovenko in goal, Kaborda, Kapsky, Smirnov, Ruzhin, Shiznetsky, Rushnichich, Sharamaka, Fadayanin, Abramovich, and Brinchuk. Again, the names aren't getting any easier, to be honest. I am trying as we go along. We've got Levitsky on the bench, Sabritsky, Senko, Seregin, Rozhkov, Lovitz, and Matiash. So that, I think, is the team that could do pretty well against Brest. I would like them to come and get 3 points, because these are the sorts of games that, if we're not going to finish bottom, these are the sorts of games we need to win. So teams in and around us, as I say, we go into this match, they're on 9 points, we're on 9 points, our goal difference is -1, theirs is none. let's try and get something. Now, also, viewers who watched last season, will know that we didn't actually have any fans at all turning up to Arsenal to watch our games in Belarus. I think our record attendance last year was 50. We have fans in the stadium. Brinchuk, early chance, and a save by the goalkeeper. We have fans. There's one right there. Look, right in the bottom corner there. I think they're glory hunters. I think they're genuinely glory hunters. They weren't that fussed when we were in the first division, but now we're in the highest league. They've come out in their droves. We've had over 100 through the gates, so we're very, very happy about that. And you know what? They're more than welcome. They're more than welcome to come and support the team and cheer us on, because that's what we need. That's what's going to keep us in the league, I think. Some sort of atmosphere in the ground, and we're going to try and make our stadium, we're going to try and make it a bit of a fortress. That's what we need to do in this division. You need to sort of not lose your home games, and then anything you can get away from home is an absolute bonus. So as you saw on the first match, we drew 1-1. This match, let's see what happens. We're kind of playing slightly offline of this, well, slightly sort of off kilter really. We're only going predominantly more down the left hand side than balanced out through both channels. That's a lovely ball in for Brinchuk. What's he going to do? He's hit the post. He's finished it. He's gone back and he's tucked in the rebound. 6 goals for the season now for Brinchuk. 6 in, 8 games now. So he's a little bit behind in terms of that ratio for last season, but he is making the step up into highest league football. And you know what? Like, it's just not fazed him at all, has it? He's just come in and he's still just followed on from where he left last season. He would have been a huge loss had we lost him, and you know, we are obviously conscious that there will be bigger clubs who will start sniffing around him. We know that he's going to go eventually, but that was close. That was so close, coming off the post there. But you know, from Latkioff. Yeah, I mean, like Brinchuk, like we know that there's going to be bigger clubs that come in for him, but hopefully he can do enough, and we can do enough that will convince him that his future lies at Arsenal Dzerzhinsk. Now, half time's come, 1-0 up. Probably just about shading it, I think. Chances, they've had more chances than we have, but we've had slightly better chances, as of course you would think. But actually, no, maybe XG slightly higher, but what they're trying to say is it's a pretty even game, and we've taken the chance that we've had, and they've not really taken the chances that they've had at this moment in time. So hopefully we can just keep ticking on and try and use 1-0 as a bit of a platform to work from. To be honest, we don't want to stay at 1-0 for too long, because it's not really, it's quite a precarious position, to be honest, isn't it? Let's maybe do a slight tweak, and what we're going to do, so we're going to bring Saramaka off, I think it is, and no, so we're going to bring Abramovich off and replace him with Senko in the midfield, just to kind of switch things up a wee bit, see where we're getting on. They're very defensive to us. Look at that, there's 3 centre-halves and 3, so that sort of ball-winning midfielder and 2 wing-backs as well, so they're really sort of dropping deep. We should really look to push on and try and sort of overpower them, really, I guess. You know, we are the host, we should really be looking to force the issue a bit, but I guess at 1-0 we don't have to. We could just keep it as it is and just look to control the game, because ultimately they're the ones that need to come at us now. We don't have to go chasing the game. I'm kind of figuring that we might try and double up on Zhutsk and put a bit of pressure on him, because he's got a yellow card. He's not playing particularly well. Actually, he's playing quite well, to be honest. But we are getting a lot of the ball down our left-hand side, so maybe if we can keep him penned in that area, then he won't start bombing forward as a wing-back. That's my thinking. I am a tweaker in this version of FM. I've worked out. I didn't think I was FM20. I wasn't so much. I think I'm very much tweaking a lot more in this incarnation, and you can see it on this series and on I've got a tier 10 series as well, where I tweak a lot on that, and I shouldn't really. I should just leave it at 442, direct high tempo. But hey, what are you gonna do? Let's see where we're at now. So just holding out. This is a great tackle, that is, isn't it? That's an amazing challenge. And now Brinchuk brings the ball out, holds up Lovets now, and the highlight cuts out. So that's pretty good for us so far. I think we're still holding in. Let's make a little change now. Zurabitsky's going to come off for Smirnov, and I've already taken Saramaka off for Lovets as well. So I think that might be our 3 changes. I don't think we're allowed to make any more. But let's just drop Fedyanin, who actually has been quite a nice little sign as well, to be honest. He's come in. I know he's only young, as, to be honest, if you saw it in the last episode, all the signings are young, because, yes, we don't have to play with a bunch of under-21s in the highest league. We do have to in the first division, so if we get relegated, I'm kind of hoping that the team's already set for next year, so we don't have to change too much. And if we don't get relegated, then we've got a bunch of under-21s who have a year's worth of experience in the higher league, and we can start to then develop them and have them as our younger players, pushing forward, and maybe sort of develop them and make them our own. That is what we wanted. Final whistle goes. 3 points in the bag. Not a classic by any stretch of the imagination, but, you know, an early goal from Brinchuk, 35 minutes at the end of the game. It was all we needed, to be honest. All we needed, and that's really all I could ask from the boys. I said go out and win the game. That's exactly what they've done. We took our chance. They didn't. A fairly even game, as we said throughout, but you know what? 3 points, much needed. Look at that. Eighth. 8 games in, and we're 8th. We're only 4 points behind Dinamo Minsk. That's not bad at all, is it? 8 points clear of Granite. That's the important thing. And 8 points and 6 points clear of Slavia. So, and Belshina, 5 points clear. Right. So they're the teams that are kind of going to be like, we want to keep as much daylight between those teams and us as possible. So for now, that's perfect. Like, let's get a load of points on the board early doors, and then if we have a dip in form, then it's not going to be as major an issue. But 8 games in, 12 points. I would have snapped your hands off if you offered me that at the start of the season. So let's see how we get on against Dinamo Minsk. I'm expecting a tough game, a very, very tough game. In terms of the starting lineup, not really much of a change, to be honest. Govalenko goal, Kaplitsky, Zabritsky, Smirnov, Kaborda, Shiznetsky, Ruzhinchik, Saramaka, Fedyanin, Abramovich, and Brinchuk. That is the team that we're putting out there. I think it sort of picks itself, to be honest, the team. We haven't really got... I know we've got more numbers now, and we have had a request to have a look at the team, and we will do that in the next episode. We'll show you sort of exactly who's in where, and sort of the depth that we've got, and if we've got anyone interesting sort of kicking around in the development squads, like the under-23s and the under-18s. Like, numbers-wise, we have more numbers than we had last season because we don't have to play 3 greyed-out goalkeepers like we did last year. But in terms of quality to start every single week, we're in the highest league, and I don't know. I think the squad's stronger. But it is that thing where you sort of go like, look, these are all young kids that are coming in. They are better than what we had, but they're going to take time to get used to the system, get used to the squad, get used to playing in the higher division. So it's going to take time. So where I think that we have a better squad now, I think that give us 3 or 4 months down the line, we will have a much better squad. So it's I think if we can keep a regular starting lineup for maybe the first sort of 10, 15 games maybe. That should give the younger players a bit of time to bed in, and at that point they should start to make more appearances, I think. I mean, Fedyanin has sort of made that position, that sort of number 10 role, his own very, very quickly. So, it's proof that it can be done. You turn up, you do the job, then, that shirt is yours, and you earn it. So I guess we have to just wait and see what happens. Shiznitsky's giving a ball away. That's a terrible pass. Not like him at all. You normally expect him to be a little bit more diligent on the ball, and he doesn't tend to give it away, and I'm a bit worried now. So Saramaka got his foot in, but he's still not managed to get the ball back. Loads of space there, and the overlap, and that's 1-0. 1-0 for Klimovic with a header at the near post. That all came from Shiznetsky giving the ball away, didn't it? And we never really closed them down afterwards. So everything that happened off the back of that, it's a poor goal to concede, really, isn't it? It is poor because it's at this level, these are the sorts of mistakes that are going to get punished. And we're going to have to learn very, very quickly, I think. Very quickly. Okay. Not the worst first half of football, to be honest. Granted, we've only had 2 shots. We weren't really expecting to be having a great deal, I don't think. But it doesn't help, as we say, when we've essentially given them a great opportunity to go and get their goal, and they've taken it. So, right, slight change of plan in the second half, possibly pushing up a bit more, maybe increase the line of engagement. Do we go through the middle? Let's go back out on the wings, maybe sort of work it into the box a bit. Defensive shape slightly different. I mean, to be honest, we're changing quite a lot, and we're not massively the thing is, right, we've not been playing poorly. We've just had a mistake. It's a mistake, and we've been punished. So maybe we might have a quick little play about. So I'm just sort of faffing as we go. Shiznetsky, are we going to bring him off? We could move Kapsky into the midfield, and then Kurgan can go full back. So right, let's just do that, and away we go. So Lovets might come on in the second half, but yeah, Shiznetsky is being sacrificed for the mistakes that he made in the first half, which I know sounds so much worse than it's probably meant to, but okay, so here we go. So Fedyanin is bringing it forward. He's stumbled on the ball, he's stood in it, and then we're going to get punished now, are we? Bakar is charging forward. What's happening now? Let's get a tackle in. Can we? It's cleared, I guess. Only as far as... let's cut it back. Oh, that's close. That's close. Like, we are getting punished, innit, aren't we, for mistakes? Any mistake we make, they're straight on it. And we need to be aware of that. And we need to book our ideas up. In defence, we really need to book our ideas up. Like, I don't mind losing, and if we lose 1-0, then fine. Like, I don't mind that. But we've still got a lot of football to play. And I'm worried that we're going to give them more opportunities. They've already had 15 chances. That's a lot of chances. And we're very, very, very fortunate that they've not finished that off. Let's have a little tweak about, shall we? Bring Serrigan on, maybe? This is definitely a bit more attacking. We go 4-4-4-1-4. 4-1-4-1. Are we going to do that? Are we going to stick a wing back on there? Let's go for it. Why not? Why not? You know, we might as well. What's the worst that's going to happen? Like, you know, we're not playing particularly well. They're all over us anyway. Let's just have a go, shall we? If we're going to lose 1-0, we might as well lose 2-0 and 3-0. So, Abramovich just about holds onto the ball there. Here's Seregen now. Charging forward, Brinchuk, lovely little ball. Saramaka, what's he going to do with it? Nothing. Ferdinandians bring it back and straight at the goalkeeper. But it's a sign of intent. That's the thing. We haven't actually done much in this half so far. Or in this game, in fact, to be honest. Now, Bakar's through. 2-0. 2-0. Right. So my plan of trying to get back into the match by going slightly more attacking has backfired after a couple of minutes. Fine. You know, we said if you're going to lose 1-0, you might as well lose 2 and 3-0. So at least we're having a go now. These fans are here witnessing a defeat, which again is fine, you know, because there's people in the ground. That's the main thing. Go on, Brinchuk, do something with it. Cuts inside, Brinchuk. What a goal that is! Absolutely lovely. Have we got a game back on now? Have we? 2-1, 20 minutes to go. We might do, you know. We might have a game on. I mean, fair play. I mean, what their defender's doing at that point there, he just stands and just lets him go past. Like, Brinchuk's just cut inside and defenders just went, all right, see you later, pal. Okay. Something's happening. 15 minutes to go. Let's see what we can do. If we can pull this back, this will be amazing, actually, to be honest. 4-1-4-1. It's an interesting formation. It's not one that we will... Well, I was going to say it's not one that we'd look to play all the time, but if it works, it works. I guess you kind of always have to think that, don't you? Fedyanin with the ball now. Tackled. Saramaka charging on. What's he going to do? Puts the cross in. Brinchuk pulls it back. Saramaka. It's pulled back. Kapinski. Oh, we've done it. It's 2-2. It's 2-2. Oh, my. Right. I like this formation now. This is working out all right, isn't it? 4-1-4-1. Kapski, sorry, look at that. Gets himself up. Attacking the ball there. This is all right, isn't it? I'm very happy with that. Very, very happy. Right, let's try and we tighten things back up again now because we've scored 2 goals by accident. I don't really believe that we're meant to have done that. Let's see what we can do. Right, tighten it back up. Let's go back. Okay, back to normal. But that formation is interesting. Then. So 4-1-4-1 could potentially work if we're looking to attack and get goals. As long as we go attacking, that's the interesting thing on it. So, right, let's just try and shut up shop a little bit because you know what we're like. We don't want to worry too much. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves here. Probably keep him as a nonsense fullback actually. Change that from attacking as well. We need to be a little bit more defensive. What's that? Less than 10 minutes. 8 minutes to go. Right. This is literally, we've gone from smash and grab to part the bus in like the roll of in like the flick of a coin. Seconds. We've got our goals and it's now like, right, shut up shop lads, let's just go for it. We don't need to worry anymore now. Let's see what happens. 5 minutes to go. Can we hold on? That's all we need to do. 90 seconds. Seregen, Govalenko, just keep a hold of the ball. That's all we got to do, lads. Just keep the ball. Oh, we've given it away. Don't, right. Hold your shape. Get your shape back. Stand him up. Don't do anything silly. Don't do anything. Oh, for God's sake. Like, I almost want to laugh. I almost want to laugh at the fact that we've gone from being elated at, oh, what? Come on, don't give the ball away again. Here's Bakar, what's he going to do? He's going to pull it back, that's fine, it's cleared away. Like, yeah, we've gone from being 2-0 down, we've pulled it back to 2-2, we've rescued a draw, we've got like 10 minutes to go, we've shut up shop, here's Bakar, and How have we done that? How? Right, that's not good at all, is it? What can you say? I think we should have stuck with the 4-1-4-1, to be honest. In hindsight, that's shocking, isn't it? That is absolutely shocking. Oh dear. I mean, look, we're going to get punished when we make mistakes in the top division, and we've been punished. We've been punished, and then we've been punished again. 4-2 defeat. Not much you can say about that, to be honest, is there? XG of over 2, nearly 2.45 for Minsk. Let's do the famous Tony tactical team talk, shall we? And everyone's probably going to be over the moon. Okay, actually, they're not too bad about that. I was expecting to have upset them all. Well, you know what? Fine, right? Look, Minsk have gone top there. That's fine. We've lost to the team. We've now gone top of the division. So that we can hold our heads high at that point. I think a decent performance overall, and we've learnt a lot about the team, and possibly got a new formation to play at some point during the season. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, do us a favour, can you drop a like on it? That would be much appreciated. Of course, if you're brand new, subscribe to the channel and turn those notifications on as well. Any comments, leave them below in the comment section. Of course, I do reply to everybody, and if you're interested, there is a tier 10 career game going on as well on the channel, so go ahead and have a watch of that. All that is left to be said now is, again, as always, thank you so much for watching. I genuinely appreciate your support. I hope you've had a lovely Christmas, and I hope you have a wonderful new year. I will see you all very soon for the next episode of The Journeyman.